There you go, good boy. You go, Danger. There you go, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. Okay, talking about upper body presentations, you're going to see that this is very similar to what we did in the last DVD where we're presenting the bites and bringing them to the dog. So you imagine now the dog is running towards us. If I show him, I either drop my shoulder and I show him this arm, I drop this shoulder, I show him this arm. Basically the presentations in the beginning here are all going to be the same, where it's just going to be dependent on whether we want to catch the dog, upper body, on the inside or on the outside. In the beginning we're going to be concerned here with catching the dog on the outside. So we're going to look at our presentation. When the dog comes in to bite, we're going to see how our presentation worked out in terms of where did the dog end up grabbing us. So let's say, for example, I have the dog coming in, I have my stick, and I'm showing him like a barrage, maybe a little one. And when the dog comes up to bite, my thought is to put him between the bicep and the shoulder, because I want him to bite a little higher here. But let's say the dog goes for my forearm, which we really generally don't want, because if the dog goes for your forearm, he can end up getting into a chase game where he ends up chasing this and chasing this and chasing this and never thinks to come up and grab here. Okay? So if I make my presentation and the dog bites me in the forearm, I'm immediately going to make an adjustment thinking I don't want that. I would much rather the dog bite here. So at that point, I need to vary my presentation. Maybe I'm going to tuck my arm behind like we spoke of before when we make our presentations. Maybe instead I'm just going to be aware of this, and as the dog launches up, I'm going to try and take that arm away and out of the picture so the dog takes me here. Okay? So generally with the upper body, we're concerned about where the dog is going to take us, how our presentation puts the dog where we want him to be, how we make the adjustments that we need to make depending on the dog. Some dogs are really fast again, some dogs are slow. Some dogs want to, when we're talking about upper body, some dogs want to jump right up over your face and grab you on top of the shoulder. Some dogs want to jump from 15 to 20 feet away. Some dogs want to jump really close. It just depends on the dog. But generally, we're just going to be concerned about our presentation and where our presentation puts the dog, and then make our adjustments accordingly. I'm ready. Good boy, huh? Good boy. Good boy. All right. So, this is a situation where the dog does not want to go up because of his prior training. So we'll use some kind of a barrier to get him up, to force him to go up the way that we want him to. All right, so we were just trying to demonstrate some upper body techniques with Danger here, and it was quite a struggle. Basically, this dog has a super advanced level of training, and he's trained not only to not miss, but to not follow bait. So whatever kind of target you show him, a lot of times he's going to go the opposite. So it's pretty difficult. But what we're going to do is we're going to put myself behind the tunnel here. This is just an agility tunnel, and what this is it's going to provide a barrier for the dog to jump over. So I'm going to put myself very close to it, not far back, but about here, so the dog jumps up and hopefully will take me in around the shoulder. I always use something that's easy on the dog, so something that's not going to hurt the dog at all. Okay, and again, I'm right up on top of this thing. My arm can go right over it. Okay, so I'm going to show Danger a real easy right shoulder presentation. Try and put him there, and I'm going to try, because of the way that this dog is trained for right now, we're going to demonstrate an inside catch. So the dog comes and grabs me here, and we end up going this direction. Okay, you ready, Irina? You don't have, you can if you want to. And also see, I'm going to take away all targets. So when the dog comes, this is all he's going to see. Go ahead. Oh, here we go. Good boy. Good boy. There you go, Danger. Good. That worked very well. One thing you might notice is from that catch, we'll probably show it again. The dog was coming fast and I could see this, and I could see that he was going up. So he was jumping from far and there's a lot of force. So what I ended up doing is when I saw the dog launch, I left my target and jumped backwards to absorb the impact so that he doesn't hit me so hard, damaging himself or me, okay? So that's how Danger did it on that side. That looks good. So I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna grab Jeff and have Jeff come in. He's a new decoy for Danger, and he hasn't worked him upper body. It'll be a real nice way to watch some work. Okay, we're gonna go get Jeff. Very nice. So you'll notice Jeff caught the dog to the inside.
Good boy.
On that one.
Good boy. Tick, 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 tick.
All right, so now I think what we'll do is we'll have Jeff do the other side. Same kind of catch.
Same?
Yep, same thing with Danger. We're going to do, so this is going to be Jeff's left, and he's going to catch the dog on the shoulder to the inside. Notice how his right arm is out of the picture, out of the target. His shoulder is leaned over his body, providing the only available target for the dog. His shoulder is almost further extended than his arm. Irina, you can send him whenever you're ready. I'm just narrating.
Good boy. Good. Boy.
That's good.
Danger.
Here's a sequence of upper body bites with Gypsy and Brandon. And this is Brandon's first time catching upper body. He's just trying to catch a real easy, upper body catch. Now, as you can see on that round, he did not absorb the dog like we would like him to. He wasn't expecting her to come that quickly, I think. So now I'm speaking with him. We're going to go and jump right into another rep. Let's see the second time. Now we're on the other side. And much better absorption. Brandon's a young guy and he's really tall, so he's working out his balance.